Welcome back, everyone. It is now January 9th of 2020, and a lot of fans around the world are very excited and curious about the future of the Star Wars franchise to come by Disney and Lucasfilm. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, if you guys know me, you will know that I had a lot of problems with The Rise of Skywalker, but don't take that as the fact that, I hate this movie. That's not the fact. I actually do believe that this is a decent Star Wars film with a lot of flaws embedded within it. So just because I have a couple of problems here and there, I don't necessarily hate this movie, but it's just a Star Wars film that could have been so much more. And looking at what Disney and Lucasfilm are crafting right now, they are developing a brand new Star Wars universe. And essentially what that means is that what they're really trying to do is that they are really trying to develop a old expanded universe that's going to be pretty much the canon version of that. What they are going to be doing is they're borrowing elements from the old EU and will be applying it to canon, while also at the same exact time doing their own version of the expanded universe to reboot the Skywalkers, which I think is a big, risky thing by Disney and Lucasfilm, even though it's going to be in the form of other canon material, like, we have gone over before in the past, is that they plan to do this as a way to create new Star Wars lore. So, rebooting the Skywalkers, how do I feel about this? Well, I feel mixed about this. In fact, I think that what they really should do is to focus more so on Anakin and Luke, in which they are doing. Now, this is what's rather intriguing now. Both Disney and Lucasfilm are currently developing the future of Star Wars franchise and what's to come after Star Wars Episode 9. Both Bob Iger and Kathleen Kennedy are also creating a brand new Star Wars universe, or an expanded universe, to propel fans into a different phase of the Star Wars canon material. Now, it's noted that one of the big plans that both Disney and Lucasfilm have planned are to reboot the story of the Skywalkers in their new Star Wars universe, and that they are looking to reboot the Skywalker bloodline, starting off with Rey and who her future family will be, including her love interest and children, in the forms of books, novels, and comics, plus more projects to come in the coming years. However, it's said that they will still be creating stories about the Skywalkers such as Luke and Anakin. Their plan is to reboot the Skywalkers for their new Star Wars universe, and to also change aspects of Luke Skywalker in a positive way of this new Star Wars universe. As of now, Lucasfilm is developing a brand new Skywalker that is not Rey, and that they are currently developing more than one Skywalker. They have negotiated of going over the concept of introducing the tragedy of Luke Skywalker's family, and that he once had and lost a family that would enter into canon, and that they are also looking to develop Rey's new family, and who she will have children with in these new upcoming stories, that will be new Skywalkers to be published throughout the new decade that will bring fans into a brand new mythology of Star Wars. Rebooting the Skywalkers is something that Disney wants to do to create a brand new Star Wars universe, while also making some positive changes to Luke and Anakin Skywalker as part of their new Star Wars universe. So let's go over a couple of parts about this. Now, the thing about this here, obviously, is they're trying to expand the Skywalker bloodline in a different way. And I think a lot of fans are going to have a problem with this, and let me, say exactly why. It's because Rey is not a Skywalker at heart. She is not a Skywalker by blood. She basically just takes on the legacy. She takes the name in order to keep the Skywalker legacy alive. And that was J.J. Abrams' vision. That was his idea to really make Rey a Skywalker. It's almost like that J.J. Abrams wanted to really kind of make all the fans happy. You guys realize that, right? In The Rise of Skywalker, he tried to fulfill the Reylos. He tried to fulfill the Rey Palpatine fans who wanted her to become a Palpatine, and other fans alike that wanted her to become a Skywalker. It's like he had to do this in multiple different ways, and he could have just done this in a completely different way that would have made more sense. And to me, in my opinion, it would have made more sense if Rey was not necessarily related to Palpatine, but maybe was a creation of Palpatine, where he used Skywalker DNA to actually create Rey. That, to me, I think would have been a better way to have her connected to Palpatine and Luke at the same exact time. Or they could have just gone through the fact that Palpatine was the one who created the Skywalkers, and Rey could have been a Skywalker, and hence she would have been connected to both Palpatine and the Skywalkers at the same exact time. Problem solved, right? So that's just my point of view on things. Now, everything related to it in that sense, of how they're rebooting the Skywalkers and continuing the Skywalkers this way, not just with Rey's family, but also the fact that they are in negotiations of developing Luke Skywalker's family, the tragedy of his family, coming up with these stories that he once had a family that are either killed or something happened to them that will be explained in future canon material. So that would explain as to why Luke does not have a son or a daughter or a wife in the sequel trilogy movies. Again, say what you will about the sequel trilogy movies, but the comics so far have been amazing. I highly do suggest that you guys go ahead and check out The Rise of Kylo Ren and these other books and comics coming out in the near future. So anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.